Ladies and gentlemen, Comixstravaganza Live presents the Weekly Rundown with Amy Sulam and Daniel Shoemake.
Hi guys!
Hello.
Welcome to the show. So I got a text from my mom that Nana Sulam is watching this week.
So how do we have to behave? Or
Well, my mom said don't say anything that would make my grandmother embarrassed, but my grandmother's met me. So
I would hope your grandmother had met you.
So we shoot the show from inside my vagina. Hi, Grandma.
Hey, Granny.
I hope you're feeling better in ICU. I love you.
Wow,
Get
better.
You gotta be really bored in the hospital to be watching me.
Well, no, you're watching her. I just kind of happen to be tagging along, and I'm really sorry about that.
Sorry about
it. Yeah.
But I'm gonna do so much better than him.
Yeah, it's a usual thing.
Yes. So, let's see. Magic 8 Ball. Will we make the show make sense this week?
It's been pretty negative so far tonight, so we might.
Reply hazy. Try again. You dirty bitch.
That's a.
Let's see.
Or do we name that Claire? Is that what we name it? I went there this time!
We're gonna get a tweet for sure.
Well, now we're getting a tweet. So, let's see. So apparently when I yawn, it sounds like I'm arriving. Or, excuse me, when I stretch. I got like a really bad case of the tired's, like out of nowhere, while I was watching Daniel and John. Oh, now I know why. I was sleepy. Now I know why I was sleepy. But at any rate, so I go to stretch, and like I thought it was just loud in my head.
It was loud everywhere.
And so the show, go back and watch Comixstravaganza, the repeat, and you'll see it or hear it. It's like the show just came to a
stops.
screeching halt, and I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that I yawned and stretched really loud like that. I was like a lion. Tough, right? I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't.
Do you want chronologically or alphabetically?
Bitch.
Hey. I mean, come on.
Oh my god.
It's all the same for us. It's okay.
Right.
We're the same amount of screwed up. We just hide it differently.
Yes, we do. So, I found some really fun things I want to share with you guys.
You did.
First of all, if you are a fan of Final Fantasy or Disney or video games in general, you've got to see the spoof videos, Everything Wrong with Kingdom Hearts.
It's great.
Oh my god, I was dying. I could not breathe watching this. And there are so many little things that are just for the gamers. My favorite is that it opens up on a cutscene, and they're like, you haven't played before, yeah, it's about to be real confused. And I love that so much.
You have to play through the game. Play the game a little bit to understand.
Here's another fun thing that happened. There was a lady who did a hit of ice.
Oh, yeah, this one's fun.
And drove into a police cruiser, right? Smashes the car, gets out of the car, and goes, I'm God, bitch.
It was kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
It just goes to show that white people are crazy. Mm-hmm. And there's no real way around it. If you unlock us, it's gonna get bad.
Yeah, that was, so there's a video on the internet. White people scare me too.
God. Anyway.
So there's a video online. You have to see it. I mean, I kid you not. She jumps out like loud and proud. My favorite part of the whole video is that she screams out, F the police, right as they tase her. I was crying on the floor. She was like, fucking
boom! So when you're about to quote NWA in a traffic stop, know this: you're gonna get tased, and hopefully someone videos it just so she and I can laugh at you and use you in the show.
Right, exactly.
Because it is nothing funnier than watching idiots get tased.
Well, there is something a little bit funnier than watching an idiot get tased.
What is that? I've been drinking with you, so.
That's true. Well, here's the thing. I recently found out that...
Oh, Lord.
Sometimes people go into correctional facilities and they put things in their bum. And I was...
Oh, God, you just now figured that out?
Like cell phones.
Have you never watched an episode of ER?
Yeah. No.
Oh, God.
Why would I want to watch anything like that? I'm trying to be one with Jesus, okay? So anyway...
Coming from the girl who walked in with the red Starbucks cup.
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love the controversy on that.
God, that's
so
the funniest
people are like
stuff.
freaking out because apparently the Starbucks cups from years before had like Santa Claus and reindeer and, you know, the other stuff from the Bible on it.
All the other
And
things.
they're like, people are all upset and everything, and I'm like, it didn't snow in Bethlehem, right?
No, not so much. No.
Snowflakes aren't a thing. That's not a thing that happened. But you just have to stare into your coffee, really tired, and hope to see the face of baby Jesus.
Yeah, it's usually Italians or Mexicans that always see Mary on like the back of a highway sign.
Yeah, so go into
and a
Starbucks
blueberry muffin.
and get a blueberry muffin and stare at it, and don't take any drugs or anything. Just be sleepy, and it'll work. So anyway, there's a story. This 89-year-old woman, okay, shoved a chocolate Kinder Egg filled with drugs up her to take her son narcotics in jail. Mother of the year.
That's mother of the... Wow. I mean, I'm all about moms loving their kids, but sometimes you should need to cut the leash.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty bad.
There's enabling, and then there's
that.
There's that. Here's the thing. This is like reason 1001 that I would never be a corrections officer.
No.
But because I would be like, this is someone's grandmother with an egg up her ass.
That's why she wouldn't be a correctional officer, because stuff like this would happen, and she'd have a seizure, and they'd have to strap her in the chair with the mouthpiece and everything.
I would be like, hang on, I've got to call everyone I've ever met.
Have you seen Hannibal Lecter? She wouldn't even have to eat anybody to have that mask on. She'd start acting like that.
I'd be like, this is wonderful.
Oh, God.
So Kinder Egg drugs is probably my favorite thing.
Well, this is also the same kind of area where the lady tried to smuggle the cocaine in her breast implants. You remember that?
Yeah. Except she wasn't 89 and it wasn't an rectum.
No, it wasn't.
Gross.
But still.
It's so gross. It's like,
why would you even want the drugs that were there?
Yeah. I wouldn't want to put anything in any orifice of my body that's been in that orifice of her body.
Quoting Ron White, things that make you go.
Yeah, that's
roll them up. Put them away.
I just want to be fly on the wall for the person doing the inspection. That's just like, what's that?
Well, it reminds me of the guy from Beavis and Butthead Do America.
How clever do you have to be to catch that old lady doing that? Like,
I want to make sure that hits bone.
I'm gonna have questions from my darling serial killer.
How
do you find an egg up a grandma's ass?
Women's prison.
You used to work in a women's prison?
She's got stories for days, probably.
Okay, so we've got somebody in house that I can ask about eggs up grandma's asses.
Yeah.
And Nancy.
And Nancy.
I wanted to know how she thought she was going to get it out.
I don't know if I want to know that personally.
Even better question.
Right in the middle of Family Day, take it out.
Right.
Meanwhile, you've got the kids with the coloring books and the wife and the husband sitting there talking about when he's going to get out.
Yeah.
She's over in the corner dropping a deuce.
Like, she didn't walk the dog far enough on the idea.
Wow.
Do you have to bring the trash bags with
Like,
you?
hey, son, I brought you a present in jail. It's butthole drugs.
Oh, God.
What?
Wait.
Anyway, let's try something else now.
So if you have ever wanted to know if somebody died in your house or your neighbor's house, for $11.99 you can find out at diedinhouse.com. That was sent to us by Sully because I'm a weirdo, and Sully, we're weirdness day. The weirdo in me bows to the weirdo in him.
Yes, that was an epic find right there.
Yeah, that was an epic find because now, anytime I get invited to a house party, as soon as the address goes in the GPS, I'm going to be on diedinhouse.com.
I'm going to go bankrupt.
Oh my God, yeah.
Just because if it did happen,
poor.
just imagine the awkwardness you can fund on that one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Hey, pull this carpet up, see if the stain's still there. That'd be kind of fun.
It'd be amazing. Well, I'd want to walk in and be like, oh my God, it feels like...
Oh, you're going to act like a medium?
Energy, yeah.
Oh, gosh. That would be...
It'll be the best.
That's a good Halloween
Look,
trick.
Can I just have 1 second just here in the show? Honey, if you love me, get me a gift certificate for diedinhouse.com.
Oh, a gift certificate from there, that would look really weird on a credit card bill. Could you imagine what your credit bureau did?
Somehow on this particular person's credit card bill, I don't think it would be odd.
Okay, all right.
They like butt plugs, diedinhouse.com.
So it kind of
Asian
ties
porn,
in.
like it would
Well,
just work.
Okay, just normal.
So let's see.
What?
So a sinkhole at an IHOP swallowed up 14 cars.
I saw that. Just because they don't want you to escape ever.
Because it takes forever to get food there. They're like, you're waiting for years. But if you have ever gone to IHOP in the condition that I am typically at IHOP in,
God, you want to get out when she walks in.
and you walk out to your car being in a sinkhole, you're gonna think like my trip just went way south.
Well, see, now again, this is another normal instance with Amy
Yeah.
when we go drinking. If someone's car doesn't end up in a tree, it's a good night.
Right. But I like to park cars up trees. So you gotta really hit it at an angle.
Yeah, you
To get
really...
it like up the side of the trunk. You know, just right up the side of the trunk.
I think you just explained how she got the egg there.
It's a beautiful blooming flower.
Oh, God. My mind went there. Ah! Get out.
When I'm good, I'm very good. But
Yeah.
when I'm bad, I'm awful.
Yeah, well.
Let's see. So my other favorite story on the internet today, you know the double-decker buses in London?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, a bus driver got caught on camera wanking it on his double-decker bus while it was empty, and he got arrested.
Like, was he in the driver's seat, or was he like at the top? I mean,
He was at the top of his empty double-decker bus.
there's not a roof on that, dude.
Yeah, but you're up. People can't really see.
Dude, really? Come on, man. There's not a roof there. And I know when was it? Do we know?
It was like
What
this
time?
week. It was like in the evening, I believe.
How's that different from riding the bus any other day?
True.
Right. I
He
mean,
likes being on top.
Apparently. But see, this is the thing. When it's early in the morning, and depending on certain areas where you're at in London, it could be like you could like be swishing around in vomit and other fluids. So he could be trying to add to it.
right. He's trying to add to the fluid pot. Well, this is the land of Shakespeare. He could be trying to be like double, toil and trouble, jizz, sock, and water boil. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Whoa.
Don't know where I'm going.
That
with
one was going. You probably should have kept going that way.
I was trying. All right,
all good.
another one. So on November the 5th, a pack of 5 emus ran amok in Tucson, Arizona, terrorized the town for hours. For hours, the sheriff's department had people out looking for them.
How small of a town does Tucson have to be when 5 emus gets to run around like the tractors from Cars? Are you
Emus are
kidding
so
me?
dangerous. They have little snappy beaks that snap, snap, snap. They're like smaller versions of raptors, and they will just like
Emus are bushes with a face, is what they
the
are.
face will bite your face off. Bite your face off your face. That's what as Nini used to call them, mimus.
Emus.
They're mimus.
Emus.
She wanted to go feed the mimus at this safari park in Tennessee. They have one where the emus and the ostriches will come right up to your car and you can feed them out of your vehicle. And if you're thinking about doing it, don't. I was horrified and traumatized. And,
Jim Brewer has a really good bit about that.
oh my God, it's awful. It's so awful.
Adventure Park in New Jersey somewhere. It's a good bit.
Okay, so moving right along, werewolf cats are a thing.
Huh? Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, they're called lycoi.
I saw that.
There's some weird genetic mutation, but they look like werewolves in the face.
They
and
look like
hair patterns.
They look like Bryan Cranston's cat after he just got done cooking on Breaking Bad.
Okay, yeah, it looks a lot like that.
It looks a lot like that.
So I want one of those.
I think we just found one of your kids' Halloween costumes for next year.
We did. It's called "Get Mommy a Weird Looking Cat." This is I love weird things so much, and like for me, the weirder the better. I am into these cats. I say yes. I say hooray for werewolf cats.
She's an equal opportunity cat owner.
I am. I don't even like cats.
She will take the crazy cat level to another level by having crazy cats.
I want to have I'm not even really a cat person, but if it's like a really weird, creepy looking cat, that people would be like, ew, how could you love that? And be like, because I'm a better person than you. That's why.
You do that anyway. You don't
I know.
need a cat.
I know.
You just start petting your hair.
I just start
or
petting
me.
you. Good.
It happens.
So, okay. Police in D.C. have put out a bolo
Oh, I saw this too.
for twerkers. They seriously want to arrest 2 women for twerking on a guy at a gas station. Because it is assault. You shouldn't touch people, like... I'm all for that. But
DC's pretty bad in its own right. You shouldn't have to waste taxpayers' dollars looking for these people.
DC is like so close to being the murder capital of America.
Yeah.
And you're looking out for twerkers. I just God bless you, DC cops. I feel like there are other reasons that you want to find these ladies, and it's not to do justice.
You're probably going to sit there and see if your wives can learn from them. That's
Yeah.
why they're looking for you.
Dude, if I ever got arrested, knock on wood, I would just twerk in jail until somebody like came and let me out. I'd be like, I will do this all night.
Can I volunteer to be the victim?
Hang on. No, wait a minute. You forget, that video got burned.
Oh, that's right.
They
that's
deleted
right.
that video.
That's right.
Remember?
No, I would just be super obnoxious. like not even sexy twerking. I would just be like, hey.
About to get hit.
I know.
But again, I was about to say, when are you not like that?
Yeah, I know. It would be me and Sully. They wouldn't put me and Sully in the same jail together, though. That would be sad.
That would be a good idea on their part, but
not if they want to be
not
entertained.
if they want to be entertained.
Not
no.
if you want to be entertained.
No, but if they wanted to have everyone under control,
right?
now
Yeah,
don't even have them there. Just let them go.
Just be like, leave crazy. There's a video on Instagram of me twerking on a tree for Earth Day that Sully took.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the best. I'll try to post it for Comixstravaganza.
Oh, God.
So Nick Jonas apparently is an expert on aliens. He says that he's seen 3 UFOs in his life. I've seen one Nick Jonas, and that's enough for me.
Yeah.
So
one Jonas Brother is enough for all of us.
he can go
He's creepy.
die in a fire of cancer. So anyway.
Hope you get a weird cancer.
Yeah, hope so. Today is Veterans Day.
Thank you all.
Yes, thank you
all.
veterans. Let's see, I got my dad in the Marines, my Uncle Mike in the Army, 2 of my grandfathers were in the Navy, and
What happened to you?
I'm a princess, and I don't do boot camps or hard work or getting up at dawn.
You were an NFL cheerleader.
Yeah, and that's as boot camp as I go. Okay, and let me tell you something, military personnel. Cheerleader boot camp is really hard. Like it's like going through regular boot camp, but in heels, and you have to get weighed at the end of the day. So it's really
my cheerleading boot camp never had heels.
Oh yeah, we had heels. We had to jump and spin and stuff in heels. My toes really hurt. I sacrificed for you. Okay, so.
I was a cheerleader in college, so I mean, whatever.
Well, I'm just a little bit better than you.
You are better than me. You made the NFL stage.
Just a little bit better. Here's one of my favorite stories. They weighed us before every game. And one game, or they wouldn't let you go out on the field. And one game, I was 2 ounces over the weight to go on the field.
That's when you go take a dump and then come back.
No, so me being the person I
Egg
am.
in there somewhere.
There was an egg. There was a chocolate egg in there.
No, me being the person I am, I took my pantyhose off, wadded them up, and threw them in the trainer's face and then stepped back on the scale.
Did you pass that time?
Thug life. Yes, I did.
That a girl.
I was like, here, I'll fix the problem. You've just created my 2-ounce problem. But, yeah, that's
There's an MMA fighter that has to do. Have you heard about that one? There's an MMA fighter because her boobs are so big, she has to fight up 2 weight classes.
Yep.
She only weighs like 135, but she has to fight 150.
Look, tell me about it. I'm a member of the Big Booby Club, and they're awful. The only time that having big boobs helps you out is if you want to go out drinking and don't want to pay for it.
Well, you don't pay for it anyway.
And then other than that, every time I put on a seatbelt, it's like it's trying to my seatbelt's trying to choke me like I owe them money. Okay, they get right in here.
It's like Stewie, give me my money.
Yeah,
give me my money.
And I'm just looking at the passenger side seatbelt, like you better get your boy. Get your boy.
She doesn't always have to have the seatbelt. She just kind of acts like that randomly. She wakes up in the morning, oh, God.
I'm like, something's trying to choke me. Because I've been in a lot of relationships with ghosts. And at any rate, let's see. There's not any new music for me to talk about this week. Oh, by the way, everybody who hit me up on Twitter and said you loved the song that I recommended, the Put a Spell on You by Wicket and with Iller and Trey somebody. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. I'm just more caught up in the fact that I got praise on Twitter for recommending you check out an awesome song.
Well, you got praise on Twitter. That never happens.
Yeah, that never happens. Twitter hates me so much. Love you guys. So yes, you're welcome, and of course, anytime I find some music that I think you'll like, I'll post it. And thank you guys for downloading it and checking it out and telling me how great I was for finding it. I think that's all the news that is news.
Yep.
We will be back with Weekly Rundown next week. Oh, by the way, have you guys checked out the Illstravaganza?
No. No.
With Iller trying to do.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good try.
There are cute parody videos online done by Iller that you should check out. They're called Illstravaganza, and they're so awful. They're funny, but they're parodies of basically Weekly Rundown. This.
One day he will be better than me.
Yes.
I'm kind of nervous.
One day he'll be better than you, like yesterday. Anyway. But
I had to walk into one for her.
You did.
That was a softball.
You walked right into that one. Thank you guys, Sully. I love you.
Miss you,
You're
buddy.
amazing. Bye.